Alright folks, I'm back and I went ahead and cleaned up the edges. I don't know how well you can see these on here, but I went ahead and drew on the notches I'm going to make. An early archaic point. I believe it's relatively thin. It's a heat treated material. It's pink and peach and red and a cream color. I'll make a real pretty point. But before I go any further, I believe I'm going to go ahead and start these notches. That way I can straighten out the tip later. First thing I need to do is truss up my notching tool. This is just extruded copper wire. Pounded flat. We'll start on this notch right here. This is going to have relatively wide notches. It's going to be a bezel notch. Because I have to take out a lot of material, I move a lot right here at the beginning. Turn it over and I'm going to pop a flake out now. Take a flake right here too. Break it down. That raises my platform back up. Turn it over and pop another flake out. Make sure I stay in the viewfinder here. Break it down. Widen this out a little bit. Right, now I'm up here at the end of this notch. I'm going to pop a flake out. Right, here's a flake that just came out. This point type dates back to 9,500 years ago. I'm going to show you a picture real quick of the one I'm going to replicate. Replicate this one right here. Ready to pop out another notch now, another flake. Before I get too carried away on this one, I'm going to go around to the other side. I'm going to take some flakes on this side now. Get this notch caught up with that one. These flakes to run just a little ways so it thins it out some. flip it back over, you have an easier time of popping the flake out. Still have a long way to go. The last thing you want to do is stall one of these out. The way you keep from doing that is keep your tool sharp, which I have to sharpen mine right now. Every once in a while I have to take this back to the anvil and hammer it back flat and get it set up again. You guys can see what I'm doing here. This piece of material has a pink bullseye right in the center. Every one of these I'm popping out a flake. And that just thins it on the other side. Now I'm just scraping it down. Raise that platform up so when I roll it over, I can take another flake out. If I can keep from cutting myself. Looking at this, I gotta make these notches match, but there's what I'm at right now. Take this one in a little bit deeper. The natives weren't all that interested in the aesthetic value unless it was for something very specific or someone very important. I know the points that I've found, most of them have been broken, but even still, they were crudely made. Those flint knappers, on the other hand, I like my points to be kind of pretty. Begin on my basil notch now. Flakes. So I have to remove a lot of material using the side of my notching tool. And this point kind of reminds me of an eared elko that they find out west. Round off these basil points. Keep referring back to my Overstreet book here. I need to go a little bit deeper in the middle. So this is what I'm at right now. And I'm going to go ahead and turn this video off, restart it, and I will straighten up the edges, and then we'll come back and I'll finish up the point.